everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about how I stay productive during quarantine and hopefully give you guys a few tips along the way. For me as a college student, it was a huge transition from going to school frequently, like a couple times a week. Actually, I think I was going 3 times a week before everything kind of locked down. But for me, it was kind of a difficult transition. And I had to teach myself a few things on how to be productive at home. So I'm going to give you guys some of my tips, some of the things that I've learned along the way, things that have continued to help me over this time, and hopefully it will benefit your productivity as well. So my first tip, and probably the one that is most important, is to separate relaxation and productivity. You do not want to mix these two, because then you'll get very confused and you won't be able to relax, or you won't be able to get productive. One or the other, or both, which are not good. So for me, I always worked on my bed, whether it was schoolwork, YouTube, whatever the case may be. I always did it on my bed. But whenever I was done, I always had a hard time relaxing. Like, I always had a hard time adjusting from being productive to just relaxing, and I would always want to just go back and do what I was doing, and I could never just allow myself to relax, and sometimes it would be hard for me to get productive. So I end up getting myself a desk. It's just a small little desk that has some drawers, and now I feel so content. I feel so happy, and you don't have to go out and get yourself a desk. One thing that I've seen that is really beneficial is even just, say, if you're studying on your bed, switch up the position. So maybe you sleep and relax on this side, study on the opposite side, or maybe you relax on this side of the couch, study on the opposite side. You see what I'm saying? So that way your brain will be able to transition productivity and relaxation very effectively. My next piece of advice is to write a to-do list. This has always been beneficial for me ever since I was really little, because as our life progresses, we have so many thoughts inside of our brain. I need to take out the dogs, I need to do this, I need to do that, you know, I need to write my essay, I need to study my math, I need to do this and that. And as far as like productivity, it is so good to just write down what you need to get done. That way it's on paper. You can go back and look to see what you need to do, and you can check those off so you are accomplishing goals at the same time. Another thing that I highly recommend that you do before you even start working is to grab all of your supplies that you might need for whatever work that you might be doing. So for me, say if I write down study my math or write my essay, whatever the case may be, so I know that I need to grab my composition notebook and my math notebook and pencils and pens and erasers and whatever the case may be. That way you're not looking around while you're trying to study. You're able to take that time aside without distractions. You have everything you need right in front of you, and I don't know, it's just always been so helpful to me to just have everything right there instead of looking while you're trying to study. Another thing that I really recommend is to try to enjoy yourself while you're being productive. I know that, as weird as it might sound, I really look forward to being productive and working on school or working on whatever the case may be. Like, I just really look forward to doing that because I'm enjoying myself. I will play some music. I love playing like classical music, or sometimes I'll just play a song from one of my playlists, or I'll get a good drink. I'll make me some coffee or some hot tea or just whatever the case may be. I will let the sunlight in. Just make sure to find things that you will enjoy while you're doing it, so you're not dreading it the whole time, and you're not like sitting there miserable while you're trying to study and just thinking the whole time like, oh my gosh, I hate this. Like, find a way to enjoy it. I don't know how you can make that more personal, but you know, think of music, get a good drink, maybe a snack. Sometimes I'll grab a little snack to have while I'm doing, you know, my work. Find a way to enjoy being productive, and it will be so much easier to get things done. Next, try to avoid interruptions. So this is another thing. I'm telling you guys, these distractions can really be your worst enemy, because I know for me, when I stop, like say I'll be doing my homework for a little while and somebody calls me, I will get totally distracted. I will just forget what I'm doing. I'll just play on my phone or whatever the case may be. So I highly recommend to try and avoid distractions. If somebody comes in your room or knocks at your door, say, hey, I'm working on something, can I get back to you? Try to avoid answering your phone or looking at text or social media. Another tip is to take frequent breaks, and these are good for those things. I love doing Pomodoros, and I will link my favorite Pomodoros down below. They are really good studying sessions. Pretty much what it is, you'll be studying for 25 minutes non-stop. If you don't want to follow along with the video, you could just set an alarm on your phone. Say, set an alarm for 25 minutes, study that whole 25 minutes uninterrupted, and then take a break for about 3 to 5 minutes, however long you want. And just enjoy yourself, get a drink, get a snack, and then get right back to it for another 25 minutes. Continue to do this for 2 hours straight. So that would be a 4 Pomodoro session and 3 breaks. And I'm telling you guys, this has been a game changer for me. Completely a game changer, because if I'm just trying to study on my own without some sort of structure, I will be all over the place. I'll be looking at my phone, I'll be just doing this or that, just everything. I mean, I'm telling you, all the distractions in the world will come my way and I will just, okay. But if you have that set time, 25 minutes, all right, I'm gonna study for 25 minutes without distractions, and you will get so much done that way, you guys. I'm telling you, check out those Pomodoros. Either that, or like I said, just set a timer on your phone for 25 minutes and study that 25 minutes uninterrupted, and then take a break for 5 minutes. You will not regret it. Alright guys, so that is going to be it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it helped you out and gave you some inspiration to get what you need to get done. And I know that it's hard. Like, it's been hard, you guys, like with everything going on. Like, it's been so hard for me to focus on school and just anything for that matter, because we just have all this stress around us. We want to see our families, we want to see our friends, and not even that, just the whole stress of this pandemic. So I understand that it's hard to work, and I really hope that these tips helped you and also gave you some inspiration to really look forward to getting that work done, you guys, because not only is it a good distraction, but it's just really beneficial. It's good for our mental health to be productive. So again, I really hope that it helped you. Let me know in the comments if it did, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay beautiful. Mwah. Bye.